students, welcome to maths class. Today we will discuss equivalence relation. What is equivalence relation? Any relation on a non-empty set capital A, which is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, is called an equivalence relation. In other words, you can say a relation R on a set A is said to be an equivalence relation if it satisfies following three conditions. Number one, it is reflexive if A, belongs to R for every A belongs to given set capital A. Number two, it should be symmetric, means if A, B belongs to R implies that B, A belongs to R for all A, B belongs to given set capital A. Third one is relation should be transitive, means if A, B belongs to R and B, C belongs to R implies that A, C belongs to R for all A, B, C belongs to given set A. If any relation R satisfies all three conditions, means if a relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then that relation is said to be equivalence relation. Now we will discuss some of the questions based on the concept equivalence relation. This is example number 5 of NCERT. Show that the relation R in the set Z of integers given by R is equal to set of ordered pair of the form A, B. The relation is 2 divides A minus B here, is an equivalence relation. We have to prove R, which is defined on Z, which is set of integers, is an equivalence relation. So let's start. We have given Z is set of integers, R is relation on the set of integers which is equal to Z, and R is given by set of ordered pair of the form A comma B, where 2 divides A minus B. We have to prove, or we have to show, R is an equivalence relation on Z. Now we know that R is equivalence relation if it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive on Z. So we have to check the given relation R is reflexive or not, symmetric or not and transitive or not. So let's start checking. Now first we will check R is reflexive or not. For all A belongs to Z, clearly A comma A belongs to R because, or you can say since, 2 divides A minus A is equal to 0. 0 is divisible by 2 always. Thus, for every A belongs to given set Z, A comma A belongs to R here. Thus, R is reflexive on Z. Now we will check R is symmetric on Z or not. For all A comma B belongs to Z, let us consider two integers. Let A comma B belongs to R. If A comma B belongs to R, it means 2 divides A minus B. It also implies 2 divides minus of B minus A. It means 2 divides B minus A also. That implies B comma A belongs to R. Thus we have for all A comma B belongs to Z, if A comma B belongs to R, it implies B comma A belongs to R. That implies R is symmetric on Z. Now we will check transitivity, means R is transitive or not. For all A comma B comma C belongs to Z, let us consider A comma B belongs to R. If A comma B belongs to R, means 2 divides A minus B. So it implies 2 divides A minus B. Means A minus B is some multiple of 2. It implies A minus B is some multiple of 2, where M belongs to Z. M is any integer. In the same way, let B comma C belongs to R. If B comma C belongs to R, means 2 divides B minus C. It implies B minus C is some multiple of 2 here. So we can write it b minus c is equal to 2n, where n is some integer. Now we have a comma b belongs to R and b comma c belongs to R. We have to show a comma c belongs to R. Means we have to show 2 divides a minus c. Means we have to show a minus c is some multiple of 2. For proving this part, we will use equation 1 and equation 2. So adding 1 and 2 here, we get a minus b plus b minus c is equal to 2m plus 2n, which is equal to 2 into m plus n, where m plus n is also some integer. Means it implies a minus c is some multiple of 2. Thus we get 2 divides a minus c. It implies a comma c belongs to R. Thus we get R is transitive. Thus we have R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive relation on given set of integers which is equal to z. That implies R is an equivalence relation on set of integers which is equal to z.